Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to episode number 23 of the Bournemouth Career Mode series. In today's episode, we'll be facing Spurs, then Leicester City in the Premier League, and also our final Champions League group stage game against Barça. If you guys are enjoying this series, go ahead and drop a like on this video. 50 likes would be amazing. Also subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. This is how the league table looks right now. We are in second place in the league with 27 points. Just 3 points behind Chelsea. If things go our way in this episode and we do manage to beat both Spurs and Leicester, we could potentially be top of the league, which will be absolutely ridiculous. As you can see, we'll also be playing Barça and Swansea City in the Capital One Cup quarterfinals in this episode. I'll probably be simming that game. In fact, yeah, I will be simming that game. Also guys, the transfer window is just a month away and we do have a lot of money. We'll also be getting a bit more money from the Champions League, so do let me know who you want me to bring in. I'm looking to bring in a central midfielder, someone who's 82 or 83 rated, who could, change the things for us in the second half of the season. Someone like a game changer. So do let me know who you want me to bring in the comment section below. Guys, now it's time to face Spurs in our first Premier League game of this episode. This is the team I'm going with. It's a very strong team. Unfortunately, we still don't have Gradel as he's out with injury. But anyways, we have a strong team here. We should be getting a good result. Dele Alli plays against his former side. We do have the first chance of this game. Goal whips the ball in. It falls to Mings. Mings back to Fraser now. Fraser with the ball right now into Dele Alli. Alli into Ryan Gold. Goal takes the shot. And very good attempt there from Gold. Just wide. But nonetheless, a great chance here. Another chance here for us. It's Callum Wilson. Just look at him go. He's so good in this game. And there you go. Callum Wilson scores the first goal of this game in the 42nd minute here against Tottenham. A really good goal there. A great finish from him. And number 9 has scored another goal for us. Look at the team celebrate. Iturbe Gold. This team is just ridiculous here. But then guys, defensively, we made a mistake here. Harry Kane with the ball right now. Kane just cuts inside. Kane takes a shot. And then Pritchard hits the crossbar. Kane also hit the crossbar. And then Lamela with his header does manage to score. So we were kind of unlucky there, but they were unlucky as well. And I think they deserved the goal. They're playing really well in this game. But then in the second half, guys, we're trying to get back in this game. Mings plays the ball into Ryan Gold. And look at that for a strike from Ryan Gold with his weak foot. A really good goal there from Ryan Gold to give us the lead. 2-1 now to Bournemouth after 15 minutes. It's ridiculous, guys. Now a chance here for Spurs. Harry Kane into Dyer, Dyer into Pritchard. Pritchard takes the shot, but then Boruc makes the save. Boruc has been so good for us. It's really good to see. And now a chance here for Spurs again. It's Yedlin who puts the ball in. Song with the header. Son scores. And after 61 minutes now, it is 2-all. We were playing so well in this game, but then Spurs had one chance and they scored. First half, it was Spurs who were dominating. In the second half, it was us. And then after they scored, guys, the game just changed. We were dominating this game, but suddenly they had another chance. In the 66th minute, they do manage to get the lead. A goal from Clinton NGA. A really good goal there from him. I think it was, I'm not sure, Pritchard with the assist, but that was actually a pretty good goal. Well worked move from Spurs to give them the lead and potentially the win. Yes guys, Spurs do manage to win against us. Pretty disappointing result, and probably we should have won the game. I'm not sure. Spurs did play well, but we just have to move on now. Menik Afobe is disappointed with his game time, and I'm not surprised because obviously he's not the best of strikers we have, because Callum Wilson is in the form of his life, so there's no way Afobe will be getting game time. But obviously I will play him in the next game in the Champions League because I think we've already qualified for the next round of the Champions League. Also guys, as you can see, John Flanagan wants a better contract, so let's just give him one because he's been really good for us. So we'll offer him 50,000 euros per week for a year. Obviously a year as in an extension of a year, and he should be accepting that. But now guys, it's time to focus on our game against Barça in the Champions League. We're pretty much already qualified for the next round of the Champions League with obviously 8 points. Obviously Barça have 5 points, but our goal difference is too much to for them to make a comeback. They I think have to beat us 4-0 to actually qualify for the next round of the Champions League, which isn't going to happen. This is the team I'm going with. It's my second team as such, but I still think it's enough. But Barca did start off this game really well. Zufi plays the ball into Kuzmanovic, who takes the shot, and then our keeper Dragowski then makes the save. I'm using Dragowski a lot in the Champions League because I think he's been playing really well in this competition. Afobia has the ball, plays it into Andres Pereira, and look at that, Pereira scores another goal. He's been in the form of his life. In the last episode, I think we played him in the league game and he scored 2 goals, 2 really good goals, and there you go, he scored another goal in this episode. Gashi now with the ball here. Barca trying to attack. 71st minute of this game here. It's still Gashi here, tries to cut inside here. He puts the ball into Delgado, who takes the shot, and they score. That means now Barca are back in this game. It is 1-0 now, and I don't really want to lose this game. Our momentum, obviously we did lose against Spurs, so what momentum am I talking about? But I still don't want to lose this game because obviously it's in the Champions League, and finishing with 11 points still gives us a chance of finishing ahead of Juventus, and that just happens because we have now scored against Basel. A really good goal there from Andres Pereira. It is now 2-1 to Bournemouth. Actually, that was a pretty good finish. As I said, Pereira again, he's been in the form of his life. Really good goal there from him. And then guys, look at this for a chance there for Basel. Yeah, bicycle kick. Luckily Dragowski was there to make the save. That would have been one hell of a goal. Luckily, they couldn't score that. That's pretty much the end of this game. And there you go. Our Champions League group stage has come to an end. We have qualified for the next round of the Champions League. I'm not going to tell you guys which team we'll be facing. I'll let you guys know soon, probably in like 2 or 3 episodes, but it's a decent team. As you can see, we do get 12 million more for qualifying for the round of 16 of the Champions League. So do let me know which players you want me to bring in, because in a couple of episodes we will already be in the transfer window. We do have like 23 million, maybe 25 million with if you sale a few players and all that. I think we will be able to sign a quality midfielder as I want to. Now guys, it's time to focus on our game against Leicester City. In the Premier League, we are still in 3rd place, still in the top 4. That's where we want to finish, but obviously if we can win the league, it'll be ridiculous, but we have to win such kind of games. Leicester City are doing pretty well here in the Premier League in this series, so doing obviously really well in real life, and I really hope they do manage to win the Premier League. It'll be an amazing story, but that's not for us to talk now, because we have a chance here against Leicester City to win this game here. Utilbe with the ball, puts it down to Callum Wilson, who takes the shot, but a decent block there from Benaloon in the 26th minute of this game. We really weren't creating too many chances here in the first half of this game, so I decided to bring on Hoskins, our youth academy product. Let's see if we could change this game. He's already 68 rated. He's gone up by 4 or 5 up to now, obviously because of training. I have been training him non-stop so that he gets to 60, no, not 60, so that he gets to 70, because obviously Max Gradel isn't there with us, so we'll need a new left winger. That's why I'm training him. But guys, we do manage to break the deadlock in Callum Wilson. Really good goal there from Callum Wilson in the 82nd minute of this game. We were creating no chances up till then, but then we got one chance, and that's what a lethal finisher does, like Callum Wilson. A really good goal, and then the floodgates opened in the 87th minute here. Callum Wilson releases the ball into Ryan Gold, and that finish from him was absolute class. He just smashed the ball into the back of the net. A really good goal there from Ryan Gold. Another assist there for Callum Wilson. I mean, Callum Wilson has been in the form of his life. Really good performance there from him, and obviously Ryan Gold gets a goal. I think that's his 7th or 8th goal in the Premier League, so most of our players are doing really well. Ituba has probably been the weakest of our front line, excluding Gradel because he's injured, but obviously, Callum Wilson and Ryan Gold, they are in, just the form of their life. But as you can see, I'm training Hoskins again. As I said, I want him to be, like 70, 71 rated before the end of the season. So once he hits 70, I'll probably stop training him, and he's pretty close to, hitting 70. His dribbling is increasing, ball control is pretty good as well. He seems like a very decent player. His potential, I think, is between 84 and 90. I'm not exactly sure, but if it's that much, he could potentially be a very good player for us. As you can see, guys, we're now in 2nd place in the Premier League, 6 points behind Chelsea. I mean, it does look like Chelsea will win the Premier League, but if we could mount a serious title challenge towards the end of the season, it'll be freaking insane. Unfortunately, guys, we do get knocked out of the Capital One Cup by Swansea. Pereira does score another goal, Sermon does score as well, but then on penalties here, Swansea does manage to win. That's pretty much it for today's episode, guys. In the next episode, we'll have quite a few games against United, Crystal Palace, West Ham and Watford, maybe, I'm not sure. But obviously, guys, do let me know who you want me to bring in the January transfer window. I want a central midfielder, as I said. But that's pretty much it for today's episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. And if you guys have, don't forget to drop a like on this video. Also subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And I will see you guys soon for another episode of this series.